Alright, so, the other dream I had a couple weeks ago, uh, I had just watched Hook that day, and if you have not seen Hook, it's good. You should watch it. Um, basically, I had found a way to enter Neverland. I don't know how, but apparently I had found a way. And so I was going around Neverland, exploring Neverland, and then I didn't have any kind of fencing battles with any of the pirates. I don't know why I didn't do that. That's like a must-have if you go to freaking Neverland. Like, I must be awesome for completely avoiding them because I really wanted to, but I didn't. So I was exploring Neverland, right? And uh, while I was exploring, I was in radio contact with random but Commander Riker of the Enterprise D. Yes, with him. And so I was explaining stuff about Neverland and like, oh yeah, and over here are the mermaids, and in this quadrant, blah 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 blah, and just really random stuff. And then I asked him a question in very geeky like terms, like where on your sensors is uh, the least midichlorian count between the two parallel universes, whatever. This something really geeky like that. I know. I threw midichlorian in there. That's a joke. But the actual question, as we both understood it, was where is the portal to the different worlds, into Neverland and from Neverland to back? Like, where is the best portal? And he's like, oh yeah, that is in a broom closet actually. And I was like, awesome, broom closet. Yeah, that makes sense. And he's like, yeah, you can get there through like the window, like where on our map says, but the best place is through a broom closet. And I was like, you're the man if that's what you say. So when I was done scouting out Neverland, I had Commander Riker give me the coordinates of where that broom closet would be, like in Neverland, and so I did, and I had to like low crawl through this big tree, through the roots, whatever, and there was this tunnel in there, and that was only about like this wide, but like this tall. It was a really tight fit, and after a little bit, I got to a point where I could stand up in it, and I did, and then all of a sudden a light switch was turned on, like in a 50s like house where you could see the electrical wiring outside the wall. And I was in a broom closet when the light switched on. I opened the door, and there's Commander Riker with two random people beside him. And he's like, "Hey, did you have a fun trip?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Apparently, I was some sort of person on the Enterprise. I don't know. But after that, we went to this old semi-abandoned house. The house was owned by uh, a diner, like an old like 50s style diner. But unlike old 50s style diner, it actually uh, had a theme of Peter Pan, of giving like history lessons of what happened in Peter Pan, which is really odd. I have no idea why, but uh, it it wasn't actually in full service. Like there was only one waitress there at the time that we were there, and we met up with her, me, Commander Riker, and the other two people. Uh, and she just started, going through her usual like tour of the museum uh, of Peter Pan, and he's like, oh, over here we have the window when Peter first met Mary, and she's like 70 years old, and she's in her like waitress outfit of the poodle skirt and apron or whatever, which is quite comical. Considering the fact that it's Commander Riker and we're both in like Enterprise uniforms, as well as explaining the true history of the Peter Pan. And it's like, wait, isn't that fiction? But apparently not. If I had just been to Neverland and had, given data back to Commander Riker on it, and so she was going through this thing, like, and they had a little mock-up window of in the diner of who of where the beds were and what it actually looked like. Like, over here is where Wendy first met Peter Pan, and then like they had this big like play place type tree outside, like enormously plastic tree where kids can like play on it and go up inside it, and then whatever, all that stuff. There's like rope swings and slide and crap like that. And so she's leading us around this little diner and explaining the different things. Like, this is where the mermaids were, blah 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 blah. And it was really just really hilarious to be in this situation, to watch like me and Commander's expressions, like, yes, yes, quite. Why I put an English accent on just then, I don't know, but it was quite a fun dream, because usually when I dream, it's me telling myself a story that I already know. It's usually not out of my control, but this one was out of my control, so I didn't really have that feeling of it's me telling myself a story I already know. It felt actually like someone else was going through and telling me a story that I only knew the vague outline of, and she was like telling me the actual story. Very good storyteller. It was actually just quite enjoyable. I don't know why Commander Mike was there, or why it was a diner that didn't work and only served like sundaes and slushies and stuff like that, but whatever. And that's pretty much it.